It is the same side which overwhelmed Manchester United here 4 days ago when Gareth Williams performed well in his first full game in the First Division. Three centre-backs, McGrath, Mountfield and Nielsen, they've formed a strong defensive shield. Cowans is in vintage form in midfield. Daly, Olney and Ormondroyd are all improving at this level. And David Platt in particular has emerged as an outstanding talent. 2 England caps now, 15 goals this season, and he's scored in each of his last 7 league games at Villa Park. But the return of centre-back Steve Bold, his first game of the season after 5 months of injury, means Arsenal can at last revert to the defensive system which saw them successfully through their run into the Championship. Bold and Tony Adams are the markers in this side, with David O'Leary behind them as sweeper. George Graham has dropped the England midfield player David Rocastle, whose recent club form has been indifferent. The preference today is for Perry Groves. For Jim Ashworth, the responsibilities of refereeing must seem quite lightweight compared to the responsibilities of his job. He's an air traffic controller. Tremendous sense of expectation at Villa Park. Aston Villa, who started the season rather shabbily and have really come good over the last 3 months. This will be a real barometer, though, for their progress. Arsenal lost their last match on Boxing Day at Southampton by 1-0. They've got a great incentive with a change side here to lift their level of performance, which has been just a little below par in recent games. As we move into the second half of the season, both these clubs with plenty to look forward to. Paul McGrath for Villa, looking for the speed of Tony Daly. Daly had a magnificent spell in the match here against Manchester United in the second half when Villa roared on to victory, largely through the incisive wing play of Daly. Nigel Winterburn will be expected from the Arsenal point of view to keep Daly under wraps. McGrath beating Groves in the air, only having trouble with the bounce, and then jumping into O'Leary. Taylor, knowing that he'll have a deeper insight perhaps into the strength of Aston Villa's potential championship challenge after this game. Arsenal's success here exactly a year ago really hinged on a goal after just 2 minutes. It was scored by Alan Smith. And in that 3-0 win, Perry Groves came on as a substitute to get the third of the 3. David Rocastle was the other scorer, but he's only a substitute today. Here's Williams. Lukic has lost it. Well, the whistle has gone, but Gareth Williams, who's quite an interesting player because he was signed here as a left-sided attacker. He's had to wait a while for an opportunity, and it's come as a left-back. But the attacking instincts are still there, as you can see, and it's too hot for Lukic to hold. Ormondroyd got in front of Bold that time. Smith is offside. Last season's leading scorer in league games, Alan Smith, in the First Division, with 23 all told. Hasn't found it quite so easy this time. Nielsen. As Williams coming in, Platt for Cowans, and Cowans has hit it well. Lukic was concerned about how much the ball might dip, and Gordon Cowans looking to finish the 80s with a goal in Villa's last match of the decade, and he scored in the first match of the 80s for them. McGrath, Smith, but it's not really under control, and Nielsen spurning the back pass. So too did Platt. A little flick from McGrath. More penetrating pass from Platt, on from Ormondroyd, and now Williams. This is encouraging from Aston Villa. Williams, the converted winger. Ormondroyd. And again. Kevin Gage, he's not offside. Oh, and a full stretch was Daly. Well, it isn't easy to open up Arsenal, but Aston Villa did that then. Is down injured. Kevin Gage had sneaked into an onside position and Daly couldn't quite get up high enough. Ormondroyd got a free jump this time. Daly away from Adams, he's got Gage to his right, blocked by O'Leary. And it stayed in play, and again Arsenal was slow to react. And Ormondroyd, was he impeded? It's with Williams. Aston Villa feel they should have had a penalty, and Ormondroyd in particular is very angry. But twice now, Kevin Gage has been able to lift dangerous balls into that Arsenal penalty area. Arsenal have survived them both, but by the skin of their teeth. Lukic waves a right hand at it. Daly. Cowans, but Groves stood his ground. Richardson, taken from him by Ormondroyd. Villa really forcing the pace now. It's a foul by Ormondroyd. His blood still running high at, I think, the disappointment of not getting a penalty. It's a leggy lunge. This is the incident that Ormondroyd would love to see again, but it won't change the referee's opinion. Was he pushed there by Dixon? No, said Jim Ashworth. Olney taking too long, robbed by Smith. Groves. And it's Steve Bold on the far side, and Ormondroyd couldn't prevent him getting in a header. The roles very much reversed then, but Ian Olney particularly relieved that that came to nothing. He'd lost out to Smith, and it was a far post ball. Goes Ormondroyd again. Brings some joy if they can get the right service to him closer to goal. It won't run for Adams, he's got to play it. He was looking to get a goal kick out of it. Gage. Great work by Kevin Gage! A scorer here against Manchester United in the last Aston Villa match. And Adams and his colleagues pressed all the way back there. Gage went on, his eyes really only on goal, and he very nearly found it. Platt. Daly, an early cross this time. Ormondroyd. Cowans, it's deflected, and that will be a corner. post. It's a miss hit by Richardson. Loop back by Cowans. Ormond-Royd is giving Arsenal a problem. They brought in Steve Bold with Ormond-Royd very much in mind in this game. But Bold, who's understandably a little rusty at this level after 5 months out, is finding Ormond-Royd a real problem when it comes to dealing with those high crosses. Good turn by Olney, a beautiful turn to release Daly. He's got a lot to do. Olney involved the second time. Adams scrambles it out, though it does end as Arsenal's throw. But Ian Olney, near the halfway line a moment or two ago, turned with terrific perception, really. And Tony Daly was the beneficiary of that. Here's Daly again. Cowans. Ormond-Royd against Bold in the centre. Platt. Oh, he's done it brilliantly. Wonderful goal. David Platt. A great year it's been for him. And he continues this amazing run. 8 games now in the league on this ground in a row in which Platt has scored. And this must be one of the best. It was a brilliant turn then. A terrific technician who lost David O'Leary and buried it past John Lukic. Deservedly, Aston Villa in front in the 39th minute. Groves. Cowans hasn't got a lot of weight to throw about, but he used it to good advantage then. On Smith in stoppage time at the end of the first half. Arsenal looking to put it to good use. Well, Arsenal felt that they might have had a penalty then, and they felt that with some conviction. Well, what they do get is a free kick, as the ball just rolled loose for a moment inside the Aston Villa penalty area. Jim Ashworth was called upon to rule, and the referee still just shrugging aside the Arsenal protests. Thomas. The whistle has gone for half-time. There's been another goal for the collection from David Platt, and a very fine one too. Aston Villa deserved to have something to show for their considerable efforts. Daly and Gage coming close before Platt struck, and Arsenal with a real fight on their hands at Villa Park, a ground where they performed so well last season. At half-time, they trail Aston Villa by 1-0. Arsenal will look to offer a lot more in the second half. By their standards, a disappointing 45 minutes behind them. McGrath for Aston Villa will want more of the same. They got better and better as the half wore on, and crowned their supremacy with a classy goal. Neat work on the ground from Ormond-Royd. The supporting player is Gareth Williams. Back loping into the centre, but not making his run too early. Ormond-Royd and Williams working on between them. George Graham, the Arsenal manager, is down in the dugout for the second half. Started his playing career with Aston Villa. First time ball forward was from Thomas. Richardson. Villa going hunting in midfield again through Cowans, and they've got themselves a free kick. Such a change here in the last 3 months. Avoiding relegation seemed the main priority after a poor start to the season for Graham Taylor's team. If they beat Arsenal here, they won't be shouting it from the dressing room, but certainly there'll be a lot of speculation outside the club as to whether they could actually go and take the title from Arsenal. They're in a splendid run. Arsenal have got to try and carry the fight to Aston Villa, and Adams doing just that. Dixon. Corner off Williams. There's more purpose to Arsenal's football at the moment, and my goodness, they needed an improvement in that respect. And they've got the gamble. O'Leary is right in there. Bold, of course. Out of your picture, Tony Adams is waiting as well. Aston Villa might have a problem here in the air. Spink was balked. There's Adams! Well, sheer weight of numbers gave Arsenal an opportunity here, and a most competitive jump by Tony Adams to get there above McGrath. And that was a thumping good header from the Arsenal captain. A warning to McGrath and company. Winterberg. Platt. A delightful pass from Platt to Daly. Got the better of Adams, and is stopped very cleanly by O'Leary. Cowans. Smith, but he was pushed. Free kick quickly taken by Arsenal. And that's Merson inviting Dixon to roar up on the far side. Can Groves deal with this? He can. And Spink, has he got it? In the end, it's confusion, and the whistle has gone in any case. But that was an attack by Arsenal, delivered at tremendous speed. The ball switched from one side of the pitch to the other. Lee Dixon floated in the cross. Groves was straining every sinew to meet it. And then the referee saw something wrong in that scramble that got Aston Villa off the hook. It's a very physical game, but the contest has been a genuine one. Obviously, certain players will be late in their labours to get possession. Alan Smith accepted all with a rueful smile because Arsenal have got a free kick against McGrath. Groves. Villa back off. Will that be costly? Bold going in, and the volleys from Merson, and thankfully for Aston Villa it was off target. He didn't have much time to line it up. Paul Merson got a winning goal not too far away from here at Coventry quite recently. He's done well since he's been recalled to the side. McGrath having to deal with the bounce and the arrival of Groves, who then surely gave away a free kick. referee perhaps was looking for advantage that wasn't really there for Aston Villa. Richardson, Adams. And Richardson has stayed off the pitch and crashed into the boards. He's extricated himself now. Thomas. Arsenal having their best spell, and Aston Villa finding it difficult to keep them out at the moment. Another free kick conceded. McGrath resuming the defensive battle in the middle. Merson. Oh, and any sort of touch there by Tony Adams could have brought Arsenal level. Curses, says Merson. He knows how close it was. Bold couldn't quite get there. Merson did well to turn it back. It wasn't an easy ball to deal with, and Adams a whisker away. Merson. That's Dixon. Smith, can he get it down? No. And around him his teammates were putting hands to heads in disappointment. Mountfield. Offside. Arsenal are such a powerful side physically, and they've ground down Aston Villa in the second half. And that physical strength may well be a factor again here at Adams' free kick. But Bold, in trying to muscle Ormondroyd out of the way, has been penalised himself. It can't be easy for those on the Aston Villa bench, watching and wondering whether they're going to hang on. They're just not making anything in the Arsenal half at the moment. Ormondroyd. Olney. Oh, Villa wanted to play on. I think that was a free kick by Platt. Ormondroyd. Is it Platt again? It still could be David Platt, and Tony Adams was able to stand in the line of the shot to save Arsenal. Picking up Platt is a real problem coming from midfield. And Villa break free from the shackles to have a corner. Daly, maybe Villa will score from it. Derek Mountfield, they have! Arsenal in a line, look at the linesman. Lukic in disbelief. And just at a time when Aston Villa's lead looks so fragile, they spring the Arsenal offside trap with Tony Daly's cross and a solid header from Derek Mountfield. He was unmarked because Arsenal expected the whistle. They didn't get it. It's Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 0. With 9 minutes remaining. O'Leary. It's just a bold effort by Arsenal here in adversity. They've lost really all the shape, but they're getting players forward. Thomas. It's another corner. There have been plenty of those in the second half. that time. George Graham won't be disappointed about the energy that his team have expended, but the end product hasn't been there. Might be a goal here though, simply through weight of numbers. Groves. That's Adams! There still may be time. 2-1. And he wants to get the game restarted. Has it come too late for Arsenal? Groves got the cross, and Adams was there first. Took a flick off McGrath on the way in. It's out of play. Well, he is a courageous leader, Tony Adams, and he was leading from the front to pull it back to 2-1. Daly. We're into stoppage time, and Daly to Platt. Platt can make sure he hasn't done that, thanks to a fine save by Lukic. And Arsenal, reprieve perhaps. Maybe time for one last surge from them. McGrath, but it is all over. David Platt celebrates, and what a difference a year can make. Aston Villa avenge a 3-0 defeat by Arsenal here exactly a year ago. George Graham will wonder about the legitimacy of Derek Mountfield's goal that turned out to be the decider. Platt scored a splendid goal in the first half. Tony Adams managed to get through for Arsenal too late, and now he has a job to take his angry teammates away from the linesman who allowed the goal headed in by Mountfield. Unsightly scenes at the final whistle. But Aston Villa have the 3 points, and we'll just be wondering whether they might be good enough to really push on over the second half of the season to challenge for Arsenal's title. Arsenal angry here, but having left a year ago on top of the table, on top of the world, they'll be leaving here tonight just questioning their ability to retain the championship. But there is a long way to go, of course, over the second half of the season. A final score at Villa Park: Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 1.